He was massive. That's how Ingrid Bergman later described Gregory Peck in her memoir, and she meant far more than just his height. By the time Bergman encountered him, she was already one of the most admired actresses in the world, a Swedish-born performer who had risen from a childhood marked by loss to become the luminous star of films like Casablanca, Gaslight, and Notorious. She had worked with Hollywood's greatest leading men, navigated scandal, reinvented her career across continents, and earned a reputation for emotional authenticity. Yet even with all that experience, Gregory Peck left an impression unlike anyone else. Bergman recalled that when he entered a room, the atmosphere subtly shifted. He didn't demand attention, he simply drew it, with a calm authority that felt effortless. His tall frame and broad shoulders embodied the classic image of Hollywood masculinity, but it was the quiet gentleness behind that strength that fascinated her. There was no arrogance, no need to dominate. Instead, he moved with measured grace, spoke thoughtfully, and listened with genuine interest, making even casual conversations feel meaningful. Bergman admitted there were moments while working together when she found herself unexpectedly losing her concentration, not from intimidation, but because she was captivated by the stillness he projected. He had, she wrote, a presence that seemed grounded in something deeper than performance, as if he carried an inner moral compass that guided both his acting and his life. She described how Peck's eyes held a rare sincerity, the kind that made you want to be truthful in return. He never rushed a scene, never pushed for attention, yet somehow became the emotional center of everything around him. In an industry filled with larger-than-life personalities, his restraint felt enormous. Bergman believed that this was what made him truly massive. It wasn't only his physical stature, but the weight of his integrity, the calm confidence, and the emotional steadiness he brought to every moment. Their connection, she hinted, existed in a delicate space between admiration and unspoken chemistry. It wasn't dramatic or scandalous, but it lingered quietly beneath their interactions. She remembered glancing at him across a set and feeling completely transported, as if the performance had momentarily dissolved into something real. He approached acting with seriousness, not as a path to fame, but as a way to reveal truth within fiction. That dedication impressed Bergman deeply, especially in a world where vanity often overshadowed craft. Years later, as Bergman reflected on her life, the triumphs, the controversies, the marriages, and the long battle with illness, she still returned to that memory. Gregory Peck had not simply been another co-star, he had left a lasting emotional imprint. She realized that what made him unforgettable was not perfection, but presence. He was fully there in every moment, grounded, attentive, and quietly powerful. So when she wrote, "He was massive," it wasn't a casual remark. It was her way of capturing a man whose influence extended beyond appearance, a figure defined by dignity, warmth, and a depth that stayed with her long after the cameras stopped rolling.